Hi everybody, it's Catherine. I hope everyone's having a great day. My project today is a box that measures 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 by 1. It opens up, and I forgot to I was going to put some Hershey Kisses in there. I forgot. Alright, so pretend there's some Hershey Kisses in there. It'll fit anything, any little candies that you want. I'm using the Bee My Valentine bundle along with the Stylish Shapes dies. And I wanted to thank Mary. Sent me this at Christmas time, and I didn't get to show it on screen. So beautiful. I love this little effect that she did. Thank you very much, Mary. Okay, so what we need for this project, these are both from the Stylish Shapes dies. A circle is 2 5/8, and the square from the Be Mine Designer Series paper is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. This is basic white, of course. We need a piece of sweet sorbet cardstock that is 9 1/2 by 6 1/4. Some basic white for stamping. And we need more of the Be Mine Designer Series paper. 2 pieces that are 3 by 3 and 4 pieces that are 3 by 3/4. All right, I also wanted to say, please put in this host code for any purchases under $150, not including your shipping and tax. But if you do spend over $150, don't put the host code in because you're going to get your own Stampin' rewards. And orders over $150, I automatically will send you a little something. So don't worry about it. Only put it in under $150. Okay, so let me get my Simply Scored. And our piece of sweet sorbet, 9 1/2 by 6 1/4. We're going to start on the 9 1/2 inch side. Score at 1, 4 1/4, 5 1/4, and 8 1/2. Turn it to the 6 1/4 inch side and score at 1/2, 1 1/2, 4 3/4, and 5 3/4. Now I'm going to fold and burnish all the score lines. Okay, we're going to start with this on the long way. It's the same either side. And what we're going to be doing is this. Okay? Alright, so we're going to start over here. Go to the second score line. Cut it to the second score line, and then take off all of these. It's 4 separate pieces. Go to the next score line, cut it to the second score line, take off the rectangle and wedge the square. Okay, go to the next score line, cut it to the second score line, take off the rectangle and wedge the square. Okay, now we're going to turn it. Go to the first score line, cut it to the second score line, take off the rectangle and wedge both sides of the square. Go to the next 2 score lines and cut them to the second score line. Get rid of that rectangle and wedge the square. Okay, now we're going to take these 4 pieces off. Now we need our corner rounder, and I'm going to round the corners of this piece that sticks out the farthest, and I'm also going to round the corners of these 2 here, the little skinny rectangle on the sides. Okay, and that's what your cardstock should look like after you're done scoring and cutting. Okie doke. Now we need our liquid glue. I'm going to start on these 2 ends here. And we're going to attach the score line on the tab to the side of this rectangle here. Okay, and then put glue on the other set of tabs and attach it to the other side of the same rectangle. Okay, and that's your box. Now, if you're having trouble like I am closing it, just take a wedge off the end where we rounded it, but sometimes it just needs a little extra, and then your box will close much more easily. All right, so now we need our DSP, the Be Mine. DSP, we need the two pieces that are 3 by 3 are going to go on the top and on the inside of the flap, and then the ones that are 3 by 3/4 on all 4 sides. Okay, so let's just let this dry a minute. And we'll do our stamping. We need our piece of basic white and our 2 5/8 inch circle. I'm using a bunch of inks: Tuxedo Black, Pool Party, Daffodil Delight, Sweet Sorbet, and Parakeet Party. So right now I'm going to start with Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to do the body of the bee, so I'm going to use my Stampin Pierce Mat. Then we need our Tuxedo Black. And we're going to do the bee stripes and tail. And then we need the face, and I did the little winking eye one. All right. Now I'm just going to cut this out with my Bee Builder punch. Alright, and let's see if that little heart I cut out, if I can get the antenna on there. And I'm going to change this Love You to red instead of the Tuxedo Black. So we're done with Tuxedo Black. And now we need Pool Party for the wings, so I'll try to do one on this. It's not to waste any, if I can help it. Maybe this goes this way. And we need, before I do the Pool Party flowers, first I'm going to use Real Red, Sweet Sorbet. And I'm going to do the Love You. And then let's do the 2 flowers that are Sweet Sorbet. So I want one there and one down low there. Then I'm going to bring in my Parakeet Party Ink, and I'm going to do the stem, so I need something on the bottom. Alright, and I'm going to put stems on these 2. And then I'm going to raise up the stems for one of them. And then like that for the other flower. Okay, and then we need Pool Party again for the flowers that are not opened yet. And then I'll just attach it to the stems. There we go. Okay, so that is that part. All right, now I need my silicone mat to put together the bee. All right, and so some liquid glue. So let's do this first. Oops. Put a little bit of glue and attach it just above the tail. Maybe a little more. There we go. And then the antenna. Okie doke. Alright, so that's it for the stamping. Alright, so now we have our box. And I'm going to take a small circle punch and cut our little grip out. Okay, so it'll be much easier to open. Okay, so now let's, I'm going to do it a little bit different too. I'm going to attach our square that I cut with the Stylish Shapes dies, and it is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and this is the same pack of DSP. And I'm going to attach this right onto the DSP that's there. Okay. And then I'm going to get the Sweet Sorbet bordered ribbon, and I'm going to put it underneath the flap. And I'm going to tie the bow on top of these 2 pieces of DSP. Alrighty, and just make sure, I should have had you make sure before, that your inside one is not twisted. Alright, and then I'm going to put dimensionals on my circle. I'm just going to put this right on top of the ribbon onto the DSP. And this way they can open and close the box without untying the ribbon. Alright, now my bee is done. And I'm just going to put some dimensionals on my bee. And we're just going to put him on how we like. Just like that. Well, actually, no, that's fine. Okay, and for the final touch, we're going to add some of the solid gems in the Lemon Lolly. And I'm going to put the small ones in the Sweet Sorbet flower. And then I'll put another small one up in the wing. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. The links to my blog that has the directions and my shop are below. This is my host code. Please put that in for anything under $150. And please subscribe and hit the like button. That helps my channel grow. If you have any questions, my email's down there also. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye.